Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. James Rule XRP. I tell you what, I'm so excited. I just released a video earlier this morning talking about Azvada. I'm excited to be a part of the team. I'm excited to have the team here. I have David and Enzo with Azvada. Welcome to the show, guys. How's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks. Good to be here and introduce the new team. So I'm David. I'm the new CEO of Azvada. I've been working on the project for about 3 months now, and we're just about got the white paper ready to put that out to the public. We have been speaking to the community. We've built Discord. Enzo's had a big hand in that, and we've got a strong management team of four. So most of us has experience in the blockchain industry, um, more in the XRPL space, but the project itself is going to be multi-chain. So, we're focusing on Polygon and XRPL. We're also looking to launch our platform coming pretty soon. But I guess the project itself, we are going to be tokenizing and fractionalizing real world assets, focused on um, real estate. And we're going to be selling um, residential and commercial properties on our platform. So, it's pretty exciting what we're going to be doing. It's current, and yeah, so it's really exciting times
I'm
coming.
excited for y'all, and I'm gracious that several weeks ago you contacted me with an idea, and I kind of looked at it, and I said, hey, you know what? Let's do this. And I'm the chief marketing officer, and I'm gracious to be a part of this because it's an idea that you conjured up. I know other uh, projects are doing the same thing, but you're different. Azvada is different. It's giving uh, the public an opportunity. You don't have to be a venture capitalist. You don't have to have millions of dollars to invest in these real estate options. And I think it's just amazing what you're doing. Previously,
Yeah.
you were with XList, the XList, getting tokens on centralized exchanges. And now as Vada, I think it's really incredible what you're doing. And like I said, again, I'm honored to be a part of the team. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's an honor to have you as well. I've worked with you in the past. We've known each other for a couple of years now.
Mhm.
Same with Enzo. He's worked on projects on the XRPL, and Seb, who's come on board. That's really exciting to have him on the team because he's been working for the past 4 years in the XRPL space. So he's our new chief technology officer.
Nice.
He's going to be responsible for sales, accounts, kind of bit of a face of the company, including yourself, James. Myself, I'll be focused on running the business, um, operations, but Enzo is going to he can introduce himself and let you know what he's going to do. But I'll just go a little into what we're hoping to achieve in the next few years. Um, but Azvada is going to allow people to buy property from as little as $50 and up. In the traditional real estate industry, it's quite hard to invest in properties, but now with tokenization, we're allowing anybody really to come on, buy a bit of property, and start earning rental yields on a monthly basis. We're also going to look at tokenizing businesses as well, where slightly different model, but that'll come in the future where shareholders could earn dividends over a longer term,
Mhm.
likely annually, but we're focused on launching in the UK because of the strong market, real estate market there. Um, and I would say our unique selling point is we are going to work with like the traditional industry. We're going to partner with real estate agents who can sell their properties through our platform at no cost. So it's free to advertise their properties. And as well, the way we earn our revenue is through fees, the transaction fees. So when a buyer comes on to buy a bit of property, we'll charge it's one of the lowest rates that I'm aware of, looking at other people who are doing similar things to us. But we're going to charge from 0.7% to 1% for transaction fees. And then our real estate agents who we're partnered with will earn a small commission off the fees we charge. So that's kind of an incentive, for real estate agents to push more properties through us. We'll also work with private sellers. So if you were selling a house, for example, and you wanted a global audience, you wanted to get your property sold at a price that you would like within 30 days. There's no guarantee it'll sell in 30 days, but we'll list properties for 37 days. The 7 days, what that is if you hold the Azvada token, a certain amount of Azvada tokens, which is our utility token, you can get early access to invest in that properties that, attractive properties that might earn you high yield rental income. So by holding that token, yeah, it's an advantage. Plus, that's where the reduction in your fees come. So if you hold more tokens, you can pay less fee, from 1% all the way down to 0.7%. So if you're a serious investor, want to diversify across lots of properties, then, get involved with our year-long token sale. It's open for all. We're not setting a price on the token. It's so much tokens are going to be available every day, and you can contribute as much as you want or as little as you want. And then we'll airdrop tokens out to the public who contribute. But our white paper's coming out in a week or less than a week. So, you'll be able to see what it's all about and what we're planning with that. Once properties are onboarded onto our platform and tokenized, then people who own that tokens can trade them and sell them easily. So it's easy to get involved. You can buy something that's already tokenized, spend $100 and start earning some income on that property token. So that's just a brief sort of introduction to what we're doing.
That's exciting. I mean, here a few years ago, NFTs came out and everybody's like, well, here's a picture of a monkey or a dog or whatever. And I'm going to pay for it and it's going to increase in value. Well, we've already gotten past that stage and we're at the point of where individuals, companies, projects are starting to realize the value of tokenizations of real world assets. And that's what Azvada is doing. And plus it's going to give you an option to make passive income by owning these fractional shares of real estate. And I'm just excited to be a part of that. And I'm excited to really share this, with the public today in this video.
Yeah.
So,
and yeah, our platform is getting developed. So we're hoping to launch that in the coming weeks, months. And, when it launches, we're trying to get the community involved so they can help us test the platform. And we're doing a free airdrop of the Azvada tokens. So if anybody wants to get involved, try out the new platform. You'll be able to, get some free Azvada, which will, come in handy if you're wanting to invest in the future. You don't have to hold Azvada to use the platform. So anybody could come on, say, buy $100 worth of a property. They can use fiat, crypto, or stablecoin, to invest in the properties. If you do want to hold Azvada, there's going to be more benefits introduced in the future. So
Nice. I'm going to leave all the links to
Nice.
everything, we cover today in the description of this video, all the socials, all the links. I mean, there's a Discord, there's a Telegram, there's a web page, there's, all kind of information out there that's really getting this project kicked off. And we're starting to see members of the community get involved. So it's really
yeah.
exciting. Enzo, tell me about yourself, man. What's going on?
Well, thank you, James, for having us tonight or today, your time. I think David took most of the spotlight. He just about covered the whole Azvada and what it's about. So I'll just go ahead and give a bit of background of where I come from. Having joined the blockchain space back in 2017, I was just figuring out where my place is in the sector. I got some Bitcoin, got some Ethereum, participated in a few projects and so on. And then I kind of lost interest until 2020 when I decided to step back in and take up a more of an active role in communities and help out projects, helped out with community building. And that's pretty much how I got into a full-time role, co-founding one of the main projects that I was involved in. A lot of the community members might recognize me for Nerian, project that was based on the XRPL. And from there, I jumped out into, funny enough, you mentioned it, James, into the NFT space as well, where we covered, fortunately, not the monkeys and the memes, but actually real generative art for upcoming emerging artists to get their work out there. And that was quite an interesting experience getting into that space as well. I am new to the Polygon network, so that's going to be an interesting learning curve. But as for the rest of blockchain, I've been around for just over 4 years now, active in the community, active building different projects, and I'm happy to have joined David with the team here.
I feel the same way. It's so exciting, from different parts of the world, we're able to come together for this amazing project. Now, David, I understand that last week the DAO LLC was formed in Wyoming. Can you kind of give me a brief explanation of a DAO? And I did cover what a DAO is in my last video, but can you kind of explain to me the advantages of having a DAO?
Yeah, so over the past few months, I've been mulling it over. Where should we, set up business? There was several options: the UK, USA. I looked at Gibraltar as well. You can actually set up DAO LLCs in Gibraltar. They've got good tax laws as well. But I opted, to start the business in Wyoming because of the good business laws they've got there, friendly crypto laws, and plus the unique option of setting up your business as a DAO LLC. And the reason for doing that is, when we tokenize properties and sell them, every property is also going to be set up as a DAO LLC, and you can operate globally like that, even being set up in Wyoming. And the advantages it has is, it gives everybody inclusion that's part of that organization. It uses smart contracts on the blockchain. So setting up as a DAO LLC for us is going to be, quite a unique thing, because I don't think there's any property platforms that are set up in that way. And what it allows us, we're all part of the management team. We make decisions on the business entity and where the business is going to go. But by setting up as a DAO, we can include other members to join that DAO, and they get a say in how the organization is run as well. So, for example, if we were deciding on, a project we were going to do, or are we going to black hole the Azvada account, we could put that vote to the community, or we could vote ourselves and the community can vote as well. We're using the Aragon DAO platform to do that at the moment, and we've been testing it out. So it could be that, we vote and, two of us vote, let's not black hole, or two of us vote to black hole. Then it would come down to the community side. But something like that, we could say, well, we're going to abstain from voting and just let the community vote on this, because the Azvada token is heavily going to be involved, for the DAO. When we have a token sale, for example, of the Azvada token, any funds that we receive for that is going to be directed into the DAO, and the community is going to have a big say in what that funds in the DAO are going to be used for. So if the community said we want to list the token on an exchange, or we want to do a bit more marketing, or whatever the community decides, or if you hold a certain amount of Azvada DAO tokens, it's a different token that's used to vote on the DAO. So if you hold that token on the Polygon chain, if you hold 5,000 tokens, then you can propose a vote to the community, and then we can all vote on it. But that's going to develop and grow as we grow the business. I think it's quite an exciting feature, to get the business set up as a DAO LLC. And yeah, it just gives you voting rights and a say in what the project's doing. And I think it'll be great for the community. We're also doing a token drop. So the communities that I previously worked with, they've been, pretty loyal and followed my previous projects. So everybody that holds that tokens or NFTs that they've purchased, they're going to get tokens equivalent as Azvada DAO tokens, so they can then become part of the decision making in the business. So that's just a basic overview of what a DAO is, running on smart contracts. So I hope I've explained that.
Oh, absolutely. And I think it's amazing that you're giving community members from previous projects the opportunity to participate, since they were loyal in the other projects, X list and everything else. So, it's really incredible.
Definitely.
Now, go ahead.
Yeah. Another thing, when the properties are set up as DAO LLCs, they become separate entities to the Azvada business. So they're legally separated, financially separated. So each property and Azvada are, separate companies in a sense. So if somebody invests in this property in the UK, they own a share of that property that's set up as a DAO LLC. They'll have governance voting rights as well. So say in 5 years, if the property market was booming and they'd invested, in all the shareholders in that property could then say, how about we propose a vote to sell this property? And, that would take it off the platform, but they could earn capital gains on that property at a time when the market is sort of booming. I'm getting dry lips here, so
it's all good, man. There's a lot to cover.
Talking too much.
It's all good. Now, a lot of people ask me, what about the legal aspects of the business? I kind of got some breadcrumbs out there in my previous video. Who are we working with at the moment?
Yeah, we've reached out to Deaton Law Firm. We're going over our white paper and making sure that everything is legally compliant. So yeah, because we're going to be a global international company, although we plan to launch first in the UK, we want to work with, one set of legal advisors. And I think Deaton Law Firm is, they've certainly been involved in the XRPL space, with John Deaton. So we want to go with a reputable law firm, and they'll just work with us throughout the years, and we'll see how it goes. Regulation and compliance is going to be, a critical thing in Azvada, because if we're selling properties, selling tokens in different jurisdictions, then they're going to be security offerings, that tokens, because people are making profit off the properties, not the Azvada token or the Azvada DAO token itself. They're utility tokens, but we have to register with the FCA in the UK, become a VASP or a DLT provider. So same as in the USA or wherever we do business, we'll have to pay regulation fees. So we want a law firm, that knows everything about security offerings, what's not a security, and then, I think that's why we're gonna stick with them.
Absolutely. I mean, you got to be legal no matter what you do, and I understand in the UK there's I think you mentioned there's a regulatory sandbox, right?
Yeah, the FCA set up a digital sandbox, and I think it launched in January this year, which is, quite an innovative scheme for blockchain businesses. So we're going to apply for that now that Azvada is incorporated. We can apply for that, and it just gives you a sandbox where innovative companies can test out and launch their platform in a protected regulatory environment. And we'll get access to regulators in the UK, mentors, and then we can fully launch the product itself. So I believe it's a 4-week application process. It would be good if the USA was doing something like that. I believe the SEC were thinking about partnering with the UK, but didn't seem to go anywhere. But yeah, that's why as well we're focused on the UK, because I think we'll be one of the only businesses doing something like this in the UK. So it gives us a head start. If we can get regulated and compliant, then we'll be ahead of everybody else in the space.
Absolutely. It's all about the legal aspects, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to have you guys here on a Sunday. I mean, you spend time with family, and you took the time out of your day to chat with me, and I'm just excited to be a part of it. Like I said again, I'm going to leave all the socials below. Check out the Telegram, check out Discord, check out the forms that you could fill out for the airdrops and everything else. What have we not covered? What else you want to cover? I mean, I know your time's valuable today.
I think, in the coming weeks, we'll have more spaces. We'll have AMAs on Telegram, on X as well. There's so much information. The white paper is coming out. We're just formatting that now. It's basically finished. And, once we get our white paper out, there's going to be a whole load of questions and a lot more information. We're currently speaking to investors as well. So, I think with a project like ours, there's a lot to be excited about, I guess, and could be quite an exciting project to get involved with.
Hey, what's the main email? Isn't it hello@azvada.com?
Yeah, it's hello@azvada.com. So if anybody wants to reach out to us, we've got Twitter, which is @azvada.com. But again, if you want to put any of the links,
sure,
then people can visit our website at www.azvada.com. And, us guys are always available on Discord and Telegram. We're a global business now, so we're working in different time zones. So there's likely going to be always somebody online.
Absolutely. You guys are
For
ahead
sure.
of me by 6-7 hours. And I'm like, okay, yeah. I mean, it's like when I went to London here last year, man, my when I flew back, my time was just so messed up. Those 6 hours make such a big difference. But yeah, I mean, we're international with this project and ecosystem, and it's just exciting. I can't wait to see the roadmap, see where the progression goes from here. We're gonna have so many Twitter spaces, Zoom chats. We'll get Sebastian involved on the next one. I mean, I'm just, like I said again, I'm just thrilled to be a part of this project. And, we're showing the community that there's real people behind the project. There's so many crypto projects out there that people won't even show their faces, just a picture of something, but you can check all of our LinkedIn's. We have link trees on all of our different pages. If you go to the Azvada, X or Twitter page now, there is a link tree with all the socials there. So let's get excited, people. Enzo, any last words from you guys before we finish up today? I mean, there's so much to talk about. The white paper.
There is indeed.
The white paper.
Well,
how many pages is the white paper, David? How many pages are we up to now?
I think it was at 46 last I checked.
Wow. Okay. That's gonna, yeah. Okay, good.
But speaking of helping co-publish the white paper to get it out potentially by the middle of this week, we'll also be revamping the website and getting a bit more information out there. Get more feel for what the project is and communicate properly with our community.
Awesome. David, what you got?
Yeah, just excited to be introducing a new exciting project that's got real use case and a real utility. Plus, it's got a business plan behind it. So we're looking forward to working together and, reaching out to the community and answering everybody's questions about it.
Absolutely, man. Keeping it legal, keeping it safe, and tokenizing real world assets on the blockchain. That's what it's all about. As I stated before, I'm going to leave all the links below. Guys, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to join me in this wonderful conversation. We're going to get back together soon. Shoot, we keep up with each other on a daily basis, but I can't wait to get you guys and get us all in front of an AMA and just get the audience to participate, and let's just have fun with it. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, thank you very much. We'll
Sounds good.
talk to you soon.
Thank you, James.
Thanks, guys. Hey, don't forget, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure to follow Azvada. Check out all the socials. Check out all the links below. And we'll be seeing you soon. And don't forget, my name is James Rule XRP. And as I always say, I told you so.